Man, what's going on with y'all? So I was just, I was really just thinking like, man, it's crazy because it's like in the society we're taught like, man, like you got to get a lot of money to get women. And a lot of men really feel like they really believe like, man, if I'm not making $1 million a year, a woman is not going to want me. But the thing you start to realize as you come to your senses is that it's not that you necessarily need a lot of money to have women. Yes, you need money to keep her safe and secure as well as yourself. You need to be able to take care of yourself. A lot of men feel that's the end all be all and don't understand that it's really your mindset, because you don't want to attract the woman to you that wants you just because of your money. Because if that money starts to slow down or that lifestyle starts to slow down, then she's not really rocking with you like that. But I got this clip that I want to check out with y'all, so let's go ahead and get right into it.
When you lead with your wallet, this is what you attract. You attract gold diggers. You attract women who want to get knocked up by you just to get your money. You attract strippers. You attract fucking, the low of the low. Bloodsuckers. And women who are all about money and nothing else typically are shitty women. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they may look good, they may have good sex, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You see what I'm saying? You attracting women who selling their bodies.
All right, so hopefully this makes sense, right? I think a lot of us men, we look at this the wrong way. We feel like, man, if I get more money, I'll be able to get these 10s that I want. And now obviously it's perceived, because what's a 10 to me might be an 8 to you, and what's an 8 to you might be a 10 to me. So obviously that's subjective. The real thing I want to say is that, like, when you focus on just getting money just to kind of get women, like, oh, I'm getting on my purpose. I'm on my purpose. Like, when you get on your purpose, quote unquote, just to get women, you know what I'm saying? You're going about it the wrong way. Now, like he said in the video, you're going to attract women to you that don't really want you, don't really want to be around you. They just want the resources and they just want what you can provide. This is why over here, I kind of teach you guys that the best way to go about dealing with women now is to keep your investment low in the beginning, because you want someone that's for you. Like, men that actually get women understand that, like, you want a woman that's around because of who you are, not because of what you can provide, because of who you are just in general. That's why the whole goal is to invest into yourself and invest into you, because when you do that, you're able to open your eyes up and see, okay, she's here because of the money, she's here because of me. And the ways you'll know that is very subtle, right? It's very subtle. That's why I say on the first date, you go with you do something that's under $40. Because a woman that doesn't want you for you, she'll try to make it seem like, oh, nah, you got to take me to a 5-star dinner on a first date. But it's like, I barely even know you. And when you see things like that, where women are trying to make you do things you don't necessarily want to do, and she's not willing to go along with your lead and your ride, you're going to have a difficult time with her. Versus a woman who is into you, she's going to make it easy for you. So, going to a park for a walk ain't gonna be no thing to her, because she's there for you. You know what I'm saying? Not for what you can provide. It's crazy because as men, like, we tend to project what we have going on in our life that are insecurities, and we project that out onto the real world. So a lot of us men, we may not have no job. We may be stuck in our mom's basement. We're not getting no money like that. So we feel like, man, if I had a lot of money like those other guys, like, like Michael B. Jordan and Lil Baby and LeBron James, if I had all this money, then, I would be able to get the woman I want. But, and the thing is, you're not wrong, but it's halfway true, because at that same time, you need to be focusing on how you think. It's very important, your confidence. Women are looking at how confident you are, because guess what? Women are dealing with guys that are hella successful, like financially, but yet they don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't like their lives. They miserable. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who they are. They don't have emotional intelligence. Those inner characteristics are just important as the outer characteristics. Actually, the inner characteristics might be a tad bit more important, because a man that is confident but he's making 40,000 is more valuable maybe than a guy that's making 100,000 but he don't believe in himself. You know what I'm saying? A woman wants to be able to feel safe and secure. And as a man, if you don't feel good with yourself, how's she gonna feel good about you? And for me, the biggest thing that held me back from women was myself. Like, it was the way I thought about myself. I didn't really believe in myself because of a lot of the negative experiences I've had. So I always felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like I didn't believe in me, but really it was just because I wasn't spending time pouring into myself. I wasn't spending time putting information into my head. I wasn't spending time working on my insecurities. That was the biggest thing with me. And when I started to work on that, that's when everything changed for me. Started to see that, okay, man, I'm attracting women who want me for me. I'm starting to attract women that I actually want and they want me back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a complete difference when you invest into yourself. Never lead with your wallet, man. You never want to lead with success and money, because see, what happens is when you lead with your success and money and things of that nature, you're going to have to keep it up, because how you start something is how you got to finish it. So when you're dealing with women and that's the way that you attract them, the minute that you take that away, the relationship dynamics is going to change, because that's how you started it off. And now you're starting to wake up and you realize, like, dang, man, like, why do I have to spend money just to hang out with her? That's the whole thing. And a lot of men who have that thinking of, oh, if I just made a lot of money, I can get the woman I want. That's a flawed way of thinking, because that mindset, again, only attracts toxicity. You actually want to be able to downplay your success, if anything, when dealing with women, because you want them to kind of just to discover it. Because if they find out, that you got all this success and money, they may start liking you for the wrong reasons. So again, you never want to lead with your money. But I know as men, we be hella excited to show off the things we accomplished about and different things like that. But you want to hold off on that. You definitely want to hold off on that, because again, it can bring the wrong type of attention to you. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel. Man, it's love as always, guys. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.